Welcome to Watches and Wine. I'm Paul.
And I'm Michael. And we are reviewing today a California wine from the Central Coast, from Santa Barbara. It's Stolpman Vineyards. I think that the label is super cool and very like Instagrammable. And you wouldn't think like a wine like this is like anything. Like it's probably like all like marketing. But let's see if it's worth it. Okay, so the wine, the grape varietal in this wine is 95% Syrah and 5% Viognier.
Viognier.
It's a white wine grape, typically French.
Okay.
So it's really interesting that there's a combination between a white wine grape, just a little bit, and a huge like full-bodied red, which is a Syrah.
And Syrahs by themselves can be very dry, so I wonder how the Syrah and the Viognier kind of blend together.
And so the other thing is, and it even says like on the back of the wine, served chilled. So I wonder if also that's because of the white wine component. Chilled in the sense that, you know, it doesn't have to be like straight out of the fridge, but like around 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, or like another way someone told me is 20 minutes in the fridge is usually, we'll get it right around the temperature you want for chilling a red.
So let's give it a try.
Yeah,
or let's smell it.
Yeah.
She smells like an art project.
An art project.
Yeah, I smell crayons.
You know crayon? Oh, I can see, but I get that crayon in kind of an olive note.
Ooh, like a black olive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose the like shriveled ones in the oil.
In the oil, yeah.
At the salad
Yeah,
bar.
exactly. Because it has a little bit more brininess than the tin can ones does. But then underneath that, I get a little raspberry, like a little hint of like berry fruit that pops out.
Yeah, I can see that. I want to taste it.
Can we taste it?
Can I try?
Can I try, please?
Should we taste it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Again with the one. Can we taste it?
Can we? Oh my god.
Well, now all I get is olive.
Yeah. The olive is very strong on the palate, actually.
Yeah.
But then I also get that fruit, the fresh berries, like right underneath it. It's kind of saying hello from like afar. It's not really in your face. But as far as body and structure, it's kind of more full-bodied, I guess because of the Syrah.
Yeah.
But it's full-bodied on the flavors, but the palate has a hint of brightness to it. That it's like at the end, it's almost like a little freshness at the very end of it.
Right. Yeah, and I agree. I think it's like kind of like in the middle between like a medium to full-bodied wine.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a ton of tannins, actually. Like
no,
it doesn't
it's
like
smooth.
Yeah, it doesn't dry your mouth out at all. It's not super acidic. It is very smooth. So it's really interesting.
Yeah.
It's not something I've tried before. That like flavor combination too.
It's a new wine taste to me as well, and I'm just trying to think of what it would pair well with. I think this I could actually drink this in the summer because it's a chilled red.
Yeah.
But if you're not in the mood for a white and you want like a red, but it's kind of hot out, this is like perfect for that.
Yeah. I'm not sure like steak would be like the perfect one for it, because I don't know, it doesn't have that acidity to cut through the fat, and it doesn't have the tannins either. So maybe treat it more
like a white.
Like a white.
Yeah, maybe like a chicken, a chicken or a pork. I think would probably pair better with.
Or like shellfish.
Yeah.
But that would be weird with shellfish, but like in a good way.
Yeah. Like a mussels and a red sauce with this would be good.
Oh yeah.
So why don't we let this sit and open up a little bit, see if it changes a little bit, and then let's come back to it.
Okay.
We've let it sit for a little bit. Let's go back to it and see if it's opened up a little more. Still very olivey.
Yeah, very briny actually.
Yeah. Do you get anything else?
Olives.
We just drinking olive juice? There's gotta be more.
I get olives. You put it in my head and now it's only olives.
I do get a little bit more of the raspberry.
Maybe
it's like a very bright raspberry.
Maybe a hint of like vanilla and oak. Smell it again.
I can see the oak. Oh yeah, a little bit of a sweetness, like a vanilla sweetness. I can see that as well.
Just a touch.
The vanilla and the oak is just like kisses the nose. It's not like deep. It's not like something that's been in an oak barrel for a long time. Where you kind of much less olivey on the taste.
Yeah, and actually a little more tannic, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It has a little bit more structure to it.
Yeah.
I get more of the bright berries now. The bright berries really pop. Like it's a raspberry, strawberry, blackberry combination bouquet that kind of comes out.
Mm-hmm. And it's still like super smooth. I really like it. And I think it's still like an interesting pick.
What was the price point? I don't think we mentioned that.
This one was 30.
30. Okay.
Yeah. And you also have to remember that, like, you know, these are like smaller wineries that haven't been around for centuries, like the ones in like France and Italy. So their overhead is going to be more, right? Because they're newer. So the price point for like a decent or like higher quality bottle will be a little bit more than your typical like European wine.
Yeah. And it's a 2022, so it's a younger wine, and that's why it's kind of, you get more of the brighter acidic notes.
Yeah.
But I think it's really good.
You're supporting the local economy.
Shop small business. Hashtag shop small business.
Exactly.
So what's the rating?
Well, my rating would be 5 because I tried this one and I thought it was super interesting that I wanted to bring it on the channel. Yeah. So I bought it again. So for me, it's a 5.
For me, it's also a 5.
Okay.
I agree. It's interesting. It's unique.
Yeah.
It's definitely off the beaten path if you're looking for something interesting in the red wine category. Mm-hmm. This is something that certainly is worth taking a look at.
Right.
It's a unique combination of grapes that I've never had before. And it's just a different experience. It's just worth it for the experience.
You know what this would go great with?
What?
Olive tapenade.
No.
Yes or no?
No? Olives on olives?
Yeah, why not? And a really crusty bread. Something delicious.
That would be good.
It would be good.
I think we're hungry too. But I also think eating an olive and then coming back to this, the flavor of the olive will kind of get muted and you'll taste like the fresh berries and all the other notes that are hidden underneath that olive note.
It would be a good experiment. Crack out the olive.
Crack out the olive?
Or tapenade.
Well, yeah.
Your turn.
I don't know. I'll be back. Let's try the olive.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. See how it pairs. Think. Whoa. The olive note is gone completely.
Not gone completely, but it's diminished. And the berry, it's very berry. Yeah.
It's very bright, fresh berry.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I love that experiment.
That's good. Good, excellent choice in pairings. I think an olive tapenade with crusty bread.
Yeah.
Sitting outside.
With your crunchy cutie, or what is it called? Crunchy roastie.
Crunchy roastie. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.